When I was really little, my parents would see me staring at the TV from a really close distance. At first, they thought I was just fascinated by looking at the pixels, but little did they know that I couldn't see well and I would eventually need glasses. So I did end up getting glasses, and yeah, they helped out a lot during my grade school, middle school, and high school years. But I still had problems. I still had to sit in the front row, and I still had trouble seeing what the teacher wrote on the blackboard or the overhead. It wasn't until college when I finally was able to wear contact lenses. It was great, but it lasted for about just 9 or so years. And that's because my vision was still getting worse and worse. And then they told me, you know what, they don't make contacts that go to your prescription. Your prescription is too high now. So I eventually went back to wearing glasses. So fast forward to present day now, where I'm making this short film mixed sit down video, this YouTube video where I'm here to tell you, hey, I'm legally blind. And I know I've mentioned my vision problems in a few videos before, but I've never really wanted to say that I was legally blind. Being born with nearsightedness and living with it every day, it's a real interesting experience actually. Everything is just completely out of focus and only comes into focus when you put something really close to your eye. But it's not just nearsightedness. I have problems with my peripheral vision. I drop something and I take maybe 20-30 seconds to find it. And also when I look straight forwards, that's also a problem because I tend to see things a little bit darker than usual, and this can be really problematic when I'm walking around at night. And here's the thing, I was in denial. I didn't want to admit that I was legally blind. And the reason for that is I could still see quite a bit. I mean, I still have trouble seeing with glasses, but compared to what other people have, they have more severe vision problems. I just didn't feel like I was blind enough to even say that I was legally blind. And here's another confession. I did not want to be known as the legally blind filmmaker on YouTube. And that's because for some reason I kept thinking that if I focus on that, it's going to take away the attention from my creative stuff to my vision, and I didn't want that to happen. But after watching a few YouTubers with disabilities, it really made me just stop and think why I'm feeling this way about my own disability and why am I so insecure about it. They've helped me accept my blindness. They've helped me accept it and that it's a part of me, that it's part of who I am, that it's part of my daily life. But at the same time, they've also taught me that this doesn't completely define me, who I am as a person. In many ways, this has all left me pretty empowered and just confident and motivated to do what I want to do. When I stop and think about it, I'm like, dude, you are doing something that you shouldn't be doing technically. You're a filmmaker, you're making movies, but yet you're visually impaired. You're doing something that heavily relies on your eyes. And it's almost like I'm telling my disability, hey, you may be slowing me down, but you know what? I'm not going to let you stop me from doing what I want to do. In a way, that's pretty cool. What matters to me the most as a filmmaker is trying to get my stories out there, trying to get my content out there. Sure, it may take me a little longer to set up my camera and edit. It may be more challenging, but then again, hey, life is full of challenges. And this is my challenge, and I'm willing to accept it. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Hey JC Fibers, what's going on? So yeah, I wanted to make this video for a while in this format because you're going to see a few more short films, short films mixed in with sit-down videos in this format, and I wanted to talk about my vision, my eyesight, and that's going to become a little more prominent on my channel. It's not going to completely dominate my content, but I just wanted to talk more about it. It wasn't just those YouTubers who I watched with disabilities that helped inspire me. It was you guys as well. I'm grateful that you guys are watching me, and I'm hoping that I continue to entertain you guys and educate you guys here and there as well. So anyway, if you happen to like this video, then hey, give it a thumbs up. If you found it, hey, a little bit inspirational for you, then feel free to share it if you want. I will see you guys next week or next time, hopefully next week, because I missed last week's upload. But anyway, I'll talk to you later. See ya.